Hi, I'm Charmaine. Welcome to the Love of Self podcast, where we delve into the emotional aspects of finding love for self. Today's topic is the perception of perfection. It seems like there is a lot of pressure throughout the entirety of life to fit into someone's perfect narrative. From any aspect of any relationship, there can be these expectations. There's a lot of pressure to appeal to someone, to appear in a way that is acceptable in someone else's eyes. I used to often think about what perfection seems to look like, how it always looks easy on the eyes, easy on the senses. It always seems easy. It always seems beautiful. It always seems like everything is in the right or correct place. Everything has been touched over just so. And that presentation that's given for people to view or judge, accept, admire. There's often a lot of work that went into the pleasantry of how it's viewed. And I've come to the conclusion that the perfect picture that is presented often has a lot of mess going on in the background. When we look behind what is masked in front of us, we can see things that look the very opposite of how it appears. There is a strong sense of pressure to seem perfect, to be perfect, to do things in the way that we've always been told to do it, to behave in the way that is pleasant for everyone else, to see things in a way that people need you to see it in, to act in what is believed to be a justifiable presence of your surroundings. Perfection is a very easy thing to manipulate because it seems so good, it seems right, it seems beneficial. It seems as though the perfect relationship, the perfect job, the perfect look, the perfect body, the perfect personality, the perfect life, the house, the car, is all what everybody wants. It's all what everyone needs. It's all what everyone desires. It's all what everyone craves for. So I then begin to ask myself, what is perfection really? And when I look it up, Google of course, it says the condition, state, or quality of being free or free as possible from all flaws and defects. In other words, flawless. But what can we really gain from flawlessness? What can we learn? What can we see? The interesting thing about the perfectionist's mind is that it's so diligent and willing to clear out all of what's perceived to be flaws. It's willing to make things just right, just the way that it's envisioned. It will take all of the time to correct, adjust, make sure that the appearance is the way that it needs to be. And that process of becoming perfect leads us to a certain scenario. It leads us to the ways in which we can believe something to be perfect. But then someone else can look at that same something and find so much wrong with it, so much more adjustment that's needed, so much more work that needs to be done. There's always an adjustment to be had, depending on whose eyes are looking at it. So therefore, can anything truly be perfect? Or maybe everything already is. Maybe the real perfection are the flaws, are the things that we are interested in adjusting and correcting and fixing. The so-called imperfections that we focus on that help us gain something through the adjustments of correction. We've worked on something, we've built something from what we once have to now being what we need it to be, looking how we need it to look, behaving how we need it to behave, understanding something in a new way that's been mended, that new beginning, that new structure that was created through all the imperfections of life, through all the flaws, through all of the work that was needed, that becomes the beauty to someone's eyes. The systems that we have become accustomed to that no longer work, that no longer seem beautiful, that no longer give the appearance of truth, of acceptance, of all of the masks that were put on in front of us that kept us unconscious to the truth. The exposed flaws help us to work something out, to see what's truly there. It helps us to see what was brewing inside that's now exposed, that now all of the imperfections cannot be contained. All of the dirty, filthy mess underneath something that appeared so beautiful, that appeared so righteous, that appeared so perfect. We can now see it wasn't perfect at all. It only looked that way. I'd like to thank you for taking these few moments to listen to what I have to say. I greatly, greatly appreciate you. So I'd like to ask you, what do you think about perfection? Is it necessary? Is perfection a lie, or is it a goal for you? How do you use perfection? How do you benefit from it? And how do you not? What are your views of perfection's so-called appearance? And better yet, what are your views on perfection's inner workings and structure? I'd love to hear from you. Please comment or email theloveofselfpodcast@gmail.com. Please remember, I'm not a therapist. Also, my new book is out, Love Yourself, a book of poetry and spiritual writings for self-love. It's available now on bookbaby.com. Purchase link is in my Instagram bio. I wish you all peace, love, and joy always. Until next time.